proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Let's start the drive here with Pacheco. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Eagle defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the Pats.
And when you're getting ready to face the number one overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Come on. 18, Pioneer. 79, Dragon 60. 18, Rattler, 8.
Now Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Talk about so far so good. Right now they are purring like a high-quality sports car. You name it, they're getting it done. What's the definition of balance? Doing what you want to, when you want to. They're doing it through the air and on the ground.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They mark him down at the 39. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
These two teams have met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Second and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Commanders first down.
No, come on, come on.
50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
65, 65, Buffalo 18, Hawk 7.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one caught by Pope. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 3rd down and 1.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brian Thomas with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Commanders 9. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready, set. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now a run here off the RP. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And 6.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little...
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Daron Payne able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Eagles first down. A gain of 16 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Back to throw here. He's got Thomas yet again complete. Touchdown! Philadelphia. Brian Thomas with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Commanders 9. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Commanders take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for Washington.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 97 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Back to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a give to Barkley. And credit the tackle to Percy Butler.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll find Moreau here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Gay is on for the point after. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Commanders 16.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
2 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Here's Daniels. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
69.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds It's well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Here we go. Sack.
To throw is Daniels. Throw right side taken in by Odunze. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Washington field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense to get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 127 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Saquon Barkley running right. Down to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. A handoff to Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
To Barkley on the check down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now Saquon Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to look to throw. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. This is Barkley. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Steady.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll go with a keeper. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that can come back and get you.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Next to score, Eagles 28, Commanders 19. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nolan Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
19 tight.
Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
That's good for a Commander.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. And he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
17 more
Hawk
yards.
70, Hawk 70.
There's another Washington Commanders.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, CD, for the losing side,